Hello YouTube, it's me again. It's Love My Soul. I wanted to do a quick video. This is the Get to Know Me tag. I saw this actually on two of the YouTubers that I subscribe to, Leanne Says and Samage. Um, I will link their channels down in the description box, but I saw this video on their channels first, so I'm kind of stealing this tag from them. I hope they don't mind, and if they're watching this video, I saw it on both their all's channels and I absolutely loved it. And I thought it would be a fun video to do, just kind of give you some information and not just talk about products and stuff. But and I also want to tag the Beach Bunny 101 and my other subscriber, Shawn King. And I just picked up a new subscriber, Tina Loves Volleyball. So if you guys are watching this video and think it looks fun, I'm tagging you. So I hope that you play along, and I hope you guys are game and do this tag as well. So there's 20 questions in this tag. It's just a get to know me better tag, and I thought you guys might want to find out some information about me, because I don't talk about myself a lot. Once in a while, I'll talk about my kids and my husband, Michael, and I think in a couple of videos, I've actually had him kind of impromptu sitting beside me on the couch and whatnot. But I thought this would be a fun tag, so I'm going to jump right into it. Oh, real quick, I am wearing Revlon's Super Lustrous Lipstick, Cherries in the Snow. I talked about this yesterday, if you watched my video from yesterday. And I am wearing this really, let me stand up. This is the shirt I'm wearing, and I'm wearing, can you see, magenta pants. This entire outfit I got from Ann Taylor The Loft. So if you shop at The Loft, this just it's got a little pocket in the front. This is just a cute little outfit that I wore today just because I don't usually wear a lot of color, but I wanted to try to kind of get into it because I don't know, something about the cream and the little parrots on this shirt was just too adorable. I couldn't say no. And these are magenta colored capris. I like capris. I don't wear shorts, but I will do capris. So at any rate, enough about my outfit. Let's jump right into the tag. So the first question, I'm looking at my cell phone, by the way. How do you pronounce your username? Well, I think everyone knows how to pronounce my username. It's Love My Soul. And I spelled Seoul the way that you spell the capital city of South Korea. That is where I'm actually from. I am from Seoul, South Korea. So I'm Korean. Yay! How old are you? I'm 31. I will be 32 in November. So yeah. And if you were wondering, my husband is 42. So there's 10 and a half years difference between us. You would never know it because I'm super duper, I don't know. I think I'm just one of those old souls. So people are always kind of surprised when they find out that my husband and I have such a big age difference because I don't know. We just mesh well together. We fit. We're a good yin and yang. Number 3. What is your nationality? Well, I just told you I'm South Korean. I was adopted, by the way. My three brothers are my adoptive parents' biological sons. So they're white. My sister and I, Tessa, she's also adopted from South Korea. She's from a city called Busan. And Busan is on the lower part of the peninsula of South Korea. So as you know, Korea is shaped like a bunny rabbit, and Busan would be like off to the right lower portion of where the bunny's cottontail would be. So Tessa's from a coastal area, and I'm from Seoul. Number 4, what grade are you in? Well, I'm 31. I'm not in a grade anymore. So I guess my grade is I go to work every day. I'm a working mom. Number 5, do you have a job? Yes. I can't say where I work, just for privacy reasons, and also just in case I have people trolling my account, which I don't think that's happening, but just for confidentiality reasons, I will say that I have a full-time job. I work 45 to 50 hours a week. I work at an insurance company, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Number 6, what is your eye color? My eyes are dark brown. darn near black. In fact, a lot of people just say that my eyes are black, and a lot of times I just say my eyes are black because it's easier to say that than say brown, because people never believe when Asians say that they have brown eyes. But we all know our eyes are actually brown, but nonetheless. Number 7, what is your natural hair color? This is pretty much my natural hair color. It's almost black, but I will tell you this. As an Asian, you cannot go, at least I can't, go to Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens, Target, wherever, and pick up black hair dye. I don't care what brand it is. I don't care natural black, blue black, midnight black. I don't care what you call it. It literally looks like someone dumped a bottle of black shoe polish on your hair. The pigments are so dull and so flat and so unrealistic of what true Asian hair looks like that it just never works out. So if you wonder what I do, I actually dye my hair myself. My hairdresser is also my hairstylist. She is an Asian woman herself. Yanni is Asian, and Yanni is just amazed that I'm able to get the hair color that I get to come out so rich and so natural. But I use Nice and Easy. I use Natural Darkest Brown. I think it's number 121A. It's the Nice and Easy. You can get it at Walmart, Target, wherever. I usually get it at Walmart because it's cheapest there. But it's the original Nice and Easy Natural Dark Brown 121A. I believe that's the number. So that's what I use. Number 8. What type of skin do you have? Okay. I have combination oily skin. I have to blot my face with either blotting papers or a tissue. I'll take a, unscented, unlotioned tissue and blot my T-zone, especially throughout the day at the office. Usually when I go into the restroom and I get a paper towel from the paper towel dispenser, after I dry my hands and it's just slightly damp, I usually use that to kind of blot my face. So I don't have to go through like a bazillion tissues a day, but yeah, I'm pretty super oily. If you know, my HG foundation of choice is a drugstore foundation, Revlon Color Stay Combination Oily Skin. I wear 300 Golden Beige, and I love it. I've been wearing that color since I've been wearing a full face of foundation, which was probably around 16 or 17 years old. So that's my foundation of choice. I also like the L'Oreal True Match. I wear N3, which is like neutral something, but it's N3, whatever that color is. Number 9, do you have freckles? Yes, I do. You can't see it here on camera. I don't have an awesome lighting kit, an awesome camera kit like a lot of YouTubers do, but I do have freckles when I wash my face and I'm completely clean faced and have no makeup, BB cream, nothing on my face, just moisturizer. On the top of my cheekbones, you will see tiny, 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 faint brown freckles. How can I give you a comparison? I guess the biggest comparison and the best comparison I can give you is, if any of you all know the actress Lucy Liu. She is an Asian actress and she's gorgeous. God, I would love to be her for a day and just experience being Lucy Liu, because one, she's down to earth, she's real, she's awesome, and she's Asian. She kicks butt. She's awesome. Lucy Liu, if you look at her cheeks and her cheekbones, she has very faint brown freckles just on the tops of her cheekbones. That's basically what my face looks like. I have the same freckling, only maybe not as pronounced. Koreans are descendants of Mongolian and Siberian and Chinese bloodlines. But for whatever reason, my face is very, very standard, typical Mongolian shaped. I definitely take my genetics, lean more towards the Mongolian Siberian bloodline. I've got very thick skin, very thin veins. They're deep in my skin. And when I was having surgery a couple of months ago, I actually had to have a PICC line put in my arm because, let me show you if you can see that little dot? That has not faded. I had surgery at the end of April, and very, very end of April 29th. And it was a pretty extensive surgery. I was in the hospital for nearly a week recovering afterwards. Very scary. It was an emergency surgery. And my skin is super duper thick. I'm built for cold weather. I don't like summer. I don't like the beach. I mean, I have a tan, but it's only because of my kids going to the pool and being outside. But to have my druthers, I'm a fall and winter baby. I love fall. I love the smell of fires. I love skiing and snowmobiling and horseback riding and horseshoeing and cross country skiing. I'm definitely a winner. There's snow, cold, rain. I love it. That's me. So yeah. Let me go back to number 10. Do you or did you have braces? No, never had braces. I'm lucky that my teeth are pretty straight. I've never had any major issues other than cavities. So thankfully, no braces, no Invisaligns, none of that nature. Number 11. What is your favorite perfume to wear? That's a loaded question for me. My favorite perfume to wear if I was not going to work is hands down Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. That is a sophisticated, fierce, strong, bold, floriental is what it is. It's spicy. It's a floral. It's very feminine, but it's strong. It's a perfume that I would classify as a woman that has confidence and is very purposeful in her life. It's not a grandma perfume, but it's not a super sweet candy floral I want to puke type thing. That's not my thing. If you like the super sweet type of perfumes, you would not like Coco Mad. It is a very sophisticated, mature perfume, and I absolutely love it. It's probably my husband's favorite scent as well. Now, my favorite perfume going to work. I have to downscale what I wear. I have a colleague of mine that has migraines and she's very sensitive to smell. So I'm very conscious of not wearing anything obnoxious that will make her ill. So I try to wear Dolce & Gabbana light blue a lot to the office. And I also wear Christian Dior's J'adore. I wear that to the office as well. Both of those are kind of the clean floral smells, but they're not obnoxious. Both of them, no, the Christian Dior J'adore is a perfume. Dolce & Gabbana light blue is a toilette, so it's a little bit lighter, but the Christian Dior is so light and so airy on your skin. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, classic, feminine, floral smell, but it's clean. It's clean. It's got that clean undertone to it, so it's not crazy floral that I can pull it off and wear it and love it. So, sorry, that was really wordy. Number 12. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Because I work every day, I do a full face of makeup Monday through Friday. I say that it probably usually takes me between 25 to 35 minutes, depending on how detailed I need to be. And that also includes hair time. Obviously, my hair is super duper short. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to do my hair. So I just blow dry it and then I'll leave the ends a little bit damp and I pull them back in a little mini banana clip and I get my face ready. I'd say that my full face foundation routine probably takes me about 20-25 minutes. And then the extra 10 minutes are just the flat iron, the front sections of my hair. I don't do anything to the back, just to the front sections. I like to flat iron it and make it look nice, although today I didn't. As you can see, this side's kind of flipping a little bit. I was just able to use a round brush and make it look halfway decent, and I just didn't feel like doing much to my hair today. So yeah, 25 to 35 minutes, depending how detailed I want to get. Number 13, what is your favorite color? My favorite color I'd say is my go-to color, black. I just like black. I think it's a color that I can pull off well. The other colors that I say that are a close second are hot pink and red. So those are my favorite colors. Number 14, heels or flats? This is an easy one, flats. When I was younger, I used to wear what I call hooker shoes. I used to wear like big platforms, stacked stilettos, whatnot when I was younger in college and earlier into the workforce. And then now that I have 2 kids and Michael and I have been together for 10 years. And I mean, it's just like when you're married and you're settled and you have kids, you start going for comfort. I'm sorry you do. I have heels. I love heels. But I wear them on nights that I go out or date night with my husband. I don't wear them at the office much. My favorite work shoe, I guess, is either a kitten heel or a wedge. Those don't hurt my feet. I can wear them all day. I can stomp around the office, and my office is large. I mean, we have 450 plus associates that work in the company I work for, so it's a large facility, and your feet will hurt you. If you wear hooker shoes at the office, your feet will hurt you. And I'm sorry, I have things I need to do. I have places I need to go and meetings I need to get to, and I don't want to lollygag around because, oh, my feet hurt me. Screw that. No. Screw that noise. Give me some wedges or some flats or kitten heels and I'm good to go. Number 15, gold or silver? Both. Depending on what I'm wearing and what mood I'm in, kind of dictates if I wear gold or silver. Sometimes I like to wear gold. Sometimes I like to wear silver or white gold. My wedding band, and I just happen to be wearing a fossil stainless steel watch. My wedding band, my anniversary, my 5-year anniversary band, and what's the other? My sapphire is actually two-toned. It's white gold and yellow gold, but this is white gold, and my 5-diamond anniversary band, that is also white gold. My husband does well. I kind of prefer on my hands white gold, although my engagement ring is a two-toned engagement ring, and sometimes I wear it. You've seen it in other videos, but today I was just going for minimal jewelry on my hand, so there you go. Number 16, do you have a boyfriend? No, but I have a husband. I've had a husband for 10 years now, so yeah, yay Michael, yay! Do you have siblings? Number 17, do you have siblings? Yes. There's 5 of us actually, and I will give you the hierarchy order. Ryan is 34, he's the oldest son. My other brother Matt is 33, and I'm the middle child, I'm 31. Tessa is the 4th child, and Tessa actually means 4th child if you look up her name. Tessa means 4th child. She's the 4th child. She's 29, and Joe, the baby of the family, the surprise baby, as we call him, Joe is 21 years old and is still in college. So that's the hierarchy of our family. So between Ryan, the oldest son, and Joe, the youngest son, there's a 16-year age difference. Mom and Dad had the boys first. They had Ryan and Matt, and Mom actually did not think that she was going to have any more kids. They weren't planning on having any more kids, and she really wanted to have a little girl. So as soon as she had Matthew, probably 3 or 4 months after she had Matthew, they started talking about possibly adopting. And in the state of West Virginia, back in the 70s and 80s, it was a big thing to adopt internationally. So when my parents adopted me and went through the whole adoption process, there was this big, huge news article. I was on the news and my parents were on the news. There was this, in the Charleston Gazette, there was a newspaper article. So not to toot my own horn, but it was kind of a big deal because in the state of West Virginia, international adoptions were not well known. Adoptions, it's at all. We're just, here in the States, adopting, a Caucasian baby for a West Virginia family was not common. So it was a pretty big deal. So kudos to my mom and dad for breaking the mold and stepping out of the box and doing what they felt was right in their heart. And to, speaking for myself, I can't speak for my sister, but it was a blessing. It really was. I do not know. Well, actually, I can speculate what would have happened to me had I not been adopted, but my parents are wonderful people. They raised all 5 of us to be independent and strong and demonstrative and resilient. And, they put us through private Catholic schooling and they sent us off to college, and none of us had to worry about financial aid for college because our parents paid for our college education. So in that aspect, my parents have done a lot. And I mean a lot, to not have the worry of paying off student loans. I don't know what that's like because my siblings and I have never had to struggle with that. So I really, really appreciate the fact that mom and dad were very, very strict on their budget. We lived very modestly. We didn't have a lot of stuff, but we had enough to get by. We weren't poor by any means. In fact, nowadays we're not. But they taught us the correct morals and values. It's not about the car you drive and the house that you live in. It's the fabric of your being. That's more important. Your education and who you are, how you present yourself, and how you live your life with conviction. That was what my parents pushed, and I really appreciate them for that. And I can say that being a mother, having two children that are, 9 and 11 years old, a third grader and a fifth grader, I can definitely appreciate that. So my parents were very strong, and I'm very fortunate that they chose me. How many people can say that? I wasn't an accident or surprise. I was a chosen baby, and so was my sister. So after they adopted me, they went straight around and started the process up again to get Tessa. So both of us were kind of chosen. So that's special. We may not look like our parents. We may not be able to look at pictures and say, oh yeah, I've got mom's nose or mom's lips or eyebrows or whatever. But both of us were chosen, and that's something that's very special. And, I try to remind myself that, family quabbles and all that stuff. I remind myself that daily, that I was chosen. My parents actively chose my sister and I. They took us out of a bad situation. I don't know anything about my biological family. I have a closed adoption, and same with my sister. We'll never know anything. Medical history, nothing. We don't know anything other than our Korean names. And so it is kind of sad, but it's okay because I have my adoptive parents. I see them as my real parents. I came to the States when I was 3.5, and I don't see that they're white and I'm Korean, and neither is my sister. So we're very lucky. Okay, sorry, went on a tangent. Okay, number 18. Do you have pets? Yes, we do. I think that you guys have seen my cats, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let me rephrase. If you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you will definitely see my cats. I am Crazy Cat Lady. I have 3 cats. We have 3 cats. We have Nutmeg, who's a big fat tabby cat. She's our big fat mama cat. She's like a dog. She chirps in the windows. If you guys know what cat chirping is, she's a chirper. She's also a very vocal cat. She meows and talks to you constantly. She's the cat that's at the door when you come in the house because she hears you unlocking the deadbolt and is right there. And you have to pet her and call her name and acknowledge her, or she will freak out. That's Nutmeg. She's the fat cat. We also have Blondie, who is our blonde cat. She's yellow blonde. She's Blondie. She's our kitten. She's the youngest of the cats. She's about a year old now. And the other cat that we have was another rescue. All of our cats are rescues, by the way. Either shelters or nonprofit rescue groups. We do not buy Himalayans or whatever. No, we go to a shelter. And also, I'm really good friends with Meow Cat of West Virginia. It's a rescue group that pulls kittens and cats from shelters that euthanize animals. And Blondie came from Meow Cat, West Virginia, and so did Truffle. Truffle is our tripod cat. Yes, we have a tripod cat. She has 3 legs. She is missing a back leg. When we adopted her, we were finding out that there was this cat that was abused, and something happened to its leg where it got caught in metal, and there's a piece of metal wire. I don't know if she got, no one knows if it was chicken wire or if she got stuck in a raccoon trap or some type of, we live in the Appalachian Mountains. West Virginia has the Appalachian Mountains running through it. So out in the woods, people trap and hunt animals. It's just the thing. So no one's really sure how the metal got wrapped around her leg and got so embedded in her skin. But nonetheless, the metal was wrapped around her leg. It was embedded in the skin. It literally cut off the circulation. And when she was found by a hunter in the woods, literally, the flies and maggots were just eating her leg off. I know it sounds awful, but by the time that she got to the vet, the emergency vet said, there's no way we can salvage the leg. We just have to take it off. So they took off her leg up to the hip. So she's missing the leg. So that's my Truffle kitty. And she is a tortie cat. So Blondie is a yellow, blonde tabby cat. Nutmeg is a tabby cat. And I finally have my tortie. I have been looking for a tortie cat to rescue for years. And I finally have her. So she's a little tripod cat and I love her. She's my little kitty. I love her. Okay, number 19. Have you ever been out of the country? Yes, numerous times. my family was very, how can I say this? Mom and dad were just very, I guess, not really concerned, but they wanted us to be worldly people. They, Tess and I, because we were adopted, we know nothing about our biological families. They wanted to make it a point to send us to Korean culture camp in Minnesota. So we went to Korean culture camp every summer. And then also we went to Korea several times. I met my foster mother. Tessa met her foster mother. We had an interpreter. They took us shopping. We have our, Korean home box, all that good stuff. So we would never forget our heritage and never forget who we are and where we came from. And that was very important to me. Also, mom and dad were very big on taking us on cruises around the world. We've gone to the Virgin Islands, we've gone to the Caribbean, we've gone to Jamaica, we've been to several Club Meds across the world, and across the country. We also lived in Spain for about 4 months when I was super duper young. I think I was in the first or second grade. It's so young that I only remember portions of it. But I think my father's an attorney. And I think he had a client overseas and he had to be in Barcelona for quite a while. So we actually had a little villa in Barcelona and where else did we? I remember going to the Rock of Gibraltar and seeing the monkeys, which were super duper awesome. But my brothers, Riri's that they are at the time, they were, older grade schoolers. So I'm talking probably fourth, fifth grade is when they were old and we were there. And I was either first or second grade at the time. And Ryan and Matt thought it would be funny to try to taunt the monkeys and taunt them with potato chips and whatnot. And of course the monkeys got mad. These monkeys, if you ever seen the monkeys at the Rock of Gibraltar, these monkeys get in cars. If you leave your sunroof open, holy goodness, they're going to go in your car. And they're going to scavenge and they're going to find anything that's edible or anything that they like and they're going to take it. So don't even lock your doors, lock your windows. And they chased my brother. In fact, I think it was I don't know if it's like a security guy or somebody that kind of watches and takes care of the monkeys, but he had to come running with a stick and get the monkeys to stop chasing my brothers because my brothers were just stupid. They were stupid boys who didn't know any better. There's signs everywhere in Spanish and English saying, do not feed the monkeys, do not taunt the monkeys, do not look at them in the face. So what do my brothers do? Being fourth, fifth graders, of course is exactly what they do. Dummies. Anyway. So yes, lived in Spain. We also went on a Royal Caribbean cruise, which I will never forget. When I was in the 8th grade, mom and dad took all of us kids on a cruise to Europe. We went to France, Italy, and Spain. That was a pivotal moment. You're at that cusp where you're not a baby, but you're not quite fully a teenager, and you're coming into your own. You have all these raging hormones, and I remember going to we were in Florence and walking around the streets of Florence and Versailles and seeing all the paintings and the cathedrals and the architecture. Oh my goodness. Again, we went to Barcelona, Madrid. Where else did we go? We went to Rome and Pisa. We also went to, when we were in Italy, we went to the ruins of Pompeii. And that was, I remember when we got back from that cruise, I came back and I was, scouring the internet and getting books on what happened. The volcano, Mount Vesuvius, how it just erupted and literally just a sea of lava just went right over the city of Pompeii and just killed everybody instantly. So it was, you want to talk about freakiness for an 8th grader to be walking around the ruins of Pompeii and seeing the figure, it was plaster. They cover it with plaster, but it was a mother cradling her infant daughter on the ground that had been covered and just completely consumed by this volcanic river, basically. That was surreal. That it was cool, but eerie, odd. You know what I mean? Also when we were in Rome, we of course saw all the beautiful architecture and every tourist attraction you could possibly think of. At the time, Italian language is kind of loosely similar to Spanish, and I took Spanish all through middle school and high school, so I could speak fairly well in Spanish. So when we were in Rome, I was able to order myself a coffee because they're kind of loosely similar. I could speak enough Spanish and they understood enough of what I was saying in American, paraphrasing, that we were able to converse. So my brother Matt and I, we naturally have an ear for languages. My brother Matt and I were ordering food and walking around the city and finding things, screw the photos, mom. Matt and I got this. So it was really, really cool. And, if you want to know, my siblings and I are all very close. In fact, 4 of us live here in West Virginia, and my one brother, Matt, the second oldest son, he lives in Ohio, and he's only 3 hours away. So he can come home on a weekend, and we can go to Columbus and visit him and his wife. So, I mean, we're a very close-knit family. We're a big family, but we're very close. We try to have family dinner once a week, or go somewhere as a family to the minor league baseball park that we have here, or my parents will take the kids to a movie, or go to a place called the Pottery Place and like paint pottery and put it in the oven and the kiln, whatever. Sorry, totally said that wrong. So yeah, we're a tight-knit family, and I love my parents. Number 20, last question. What is something that makes you nervous? Not a lot of stuff makes me nervous, really. I'm kind of an open book, if you haven't noticed. I think the thing that now makes me nervous is when, in the professional sense, when I'm at the office and I'm having to research something that I don't know much about and do a presentation, or if I know that whenever my boss, my superior, gives me a new job responsibility, something that's completely foreign to me and something I've never done before, that makes me very nervous. I'm always apprehensive to do something new, but she only gives me what she knows that I can do. That's the kind of thing. She's like, you're my sponge. I give you projects and I bring you into things and you pick it up like a heartbeat. I'm actually, I work in the insurance business, but I do nothing with claims or underwriting. I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I'm a marketer. I was hired to do marketing and PR work, but I'm very good with numbers. I'm very good with systems, computer systems. So I do a lot of security sweeps. I do a lot of data integrity reports. I like it because my OCDs can go rampant in that area. So I do a lot of Excel files. I'm looking at what most people would think is mundane and boring tasks, but I kind of like it. I can just put my earbuds in and listen to some tunes and bust through my work and get stuff done. And I understand computer systems. So it's I don't know. I get thrown into projects that most people are like, well, why are you here? I'm like, well, my boss sent me and it's something that, sounds like I think I can do. And then lo and behold, I get in this whole planning group and they're like, oh yeah, you can totally do this. This is awesome. So yeah, I'm kind of like the everything. Whatever project and whatever thing that my superior can't do, she hands over to me and says, see if you can do it. If you can't, let me know, but put your hand in it and, get in the kitchen with everybody else and see if you can cook. So yeah, I guess that's good. I'm a fast learner. So yeah, I mean, I like my job. I've been there. I've worked for my boss for 7 years, going on 8 years soon. So obviously I like it and she likes me. I haven't gotten fired yet or anything like that. So I plan on being there for the long haul. And I think she knows that by now. After 7.5 years, she knows that. And I think she appreciates that I'm dependable. I can be there. So I'm sorry this video was like really, really wordy and really, really long, but I've never done a video like this. I thought you guys may kind of think it's fun. So I'm tagging my subbies, BlondeTeaParty or the Beach Bunny 101, Shawn King, and Tina. You guys, I want to see video responses. I want to see what you guys have to say. I want to get to know you better. Oh, see my tat? Oh, my big dragon tattoo. So yeah. Oh, I have tattoos too. Yeah. Go figure. Love you guys. I hope you guys have a great evening. And don't forget the thumbs up if you like this video. And subscribe to me if you're brand new and watching this. Maybe I should do more of these. These are kind of fun. I need to do the husband tag. It's on my agenda. I just don't have time where Michael and I are both like able to sit down and like not have kids around us and not have like kid things that we need to go do with the girls' activities and their extracurriculars. So We've got it on the agenda. It will get done. When is it going to get done? I'm not sure. We're going to try to do it. So I'm sorry. Stay tuned. I love you guys. Have a great night. Bye.